Welcome to Win the Day from Back to the Bible. I'm your coach, Pastor Nat, and today we're going to talk about how to earn favor with God. What made Steve Rogers worthy of becoming Captain America? Was it his good looks? Or was it his impressive physique? Was it his intelligence? None of those moved the commander in the Marvel movie to transform this person from wimp to winner. What was it? It was his character. It was the inner being that made the difference. And as the old adage goes, never judge a book by its cover. How much more so for the children of God? You see, it doesn't matter if you start off as a prostitute or a patriarch. It doesn't matter if you begin as a king or a citizen. It doesn't matter if you come as a religious zealot or an agnostic. God welcomes everyone. Don't believe me? Listen to what James says in James chapter 2, beginning in verse 25. In the same way, wasn't Rahab the prostitute also justified by works in receiving the messengers and sending them out by a different route? For just as the body without the spirit is dead, so also faith without works is dead. If you're joining us for the first time or the first time here in a while, I am really glad you're joining us. We are working our way through the book of James. This week, we've been looking at some well-known passages discussing the connection between our faith and our works. James continues to press the point that saving faith does in fact work. And as he would put it in verses 17 and here in verse 26, faith without works is dead. But then he uses a surprising example, following Abraham in the previous few verses. Here he uses Rahab the prostitute. He says that she was justified by works. Now, what is James referring to? It's the story from Joshua 2. It's when the spies came from Israel and they moved into Jericho. Well, Rahab put them up, hid them when the king sought them, and eventually helped them escape by lowering them on a rope from the roof of her house. As we discovered 2 days ago, justified here doesn't mean declared righteous before God, but instead vindicated before people. She demonstrated, she proved her faith in the one true God by her actions. Then James says, it's like a body. For it to be alive, it must have its spirit inside. And as the spirit is and displays life, so too our actions are evidence of saving faith. Again, saving faith works. But don't miss the beauty of James' illustration here. God saves and he uses the patriarchs and the prostitutes. He includes everyone who turns from their sin. That is great news. It's not about what you've done. It's about what Christ did. So here's my challenge for you today. I want you to share your story. Rahab had an incredible story of salvation and transformation. Abraham did too. I do. And I know you do too. So share the difference Jesus Christ has made in your life. If you would, share it in the comments below, but then share it with someone who needs to hear that good news. When we share the soul-saving and life-changing gospel, we will win the day.